Hey guys, welcome back to the Snapring Chronicles. Today we're back at you with a tool video. This is a couple of Proto adjustable wrenches that I found this weekend going to a garage sale, and I did find some other tools, and maybe I'll show you maybe later on in the week. Okay, well, these were the two Protos that I found, and one is 10-inch and one is an 8-inch model. And these are the industrial finish, kind of black. I'm not sure if they're coated or they're just naturally, they have that natural uncoated, no chrome or anything on them. Here is the front. This has 10 inches. This one is 710-S Proto, manufactured USA, forged allied steel. Forged alloy steel, rather. And it has 10 inches on the back also, and it has some interesting letters on the bottom. Not sure what they mean, if they mean anything. They're forged into the wrench. Is J.3.9, and these seem pretty good. But one problem I was having with these, I'll show you that in a second. This is the 8-inch one. This is 708-S Proto, manufactured USA, forged alloy steel. And this one has 8 inches over here in the back also, and on the bottom, if I can see those letters, has E.6.9 on the bottom of these. And this one is particularly nice. Very little play back and forth or side to side. Very smooth. Pretty good. And these, I don't know if this is something they meant to do, or was it just a feature of the manufacturer, but they have like a little step here. I don't know if that's used for anything. You can see how it was machined there, and on the other side also has that little step. And this one, I think, has it also, not as pronounced on that side. You can see it a little bit there. Okay, the problem I was having with these is that I was looking to take these apart, and I couldn't find anybody online or on YouTube, and I could be wrong, maybe I missed somebody that showed how to take these apart. Because if you see here, there's no peening. It's just a rod. There's no slot there to put a screwdriver or anything. So I'm like, how is this held in? And then I look at the back and I see there's a hole next to the broaching for the jaw. There's a hole underneath, and on this one there's also a hole underneath. And usually in adjustable wrenches they don't have that hole. Like here's a Billings crescent. This is another one I picked up this weekend. This one's almost brand new. Billings, this is like Billings when they got taken over by, I think, Crescent. So, but as you see, there's the broaching, but there's no hole that goes all the way through for the pin. But this pin, it's peened, and it has a slotted screw head there. But these, they don't have the slotted screw head or the peening. So I'm like, and like I said, I couldn't find anybody online or any video to show how to take these apart. So I was just tinkering around and messing around with I figured I'd take a shot and just grab a punch and just see, maybe if I tapped it from this side, if I tap it from this side, see what happens, see if it moves at all, see what the deal is. And so I just took it like that. I grabbed a little hammer because I like these little hammers, and I just do a little tapping, and it starts to move. You see the pin there starts to move. Give it a little bit more tapping. And it starts to move a little bit more. And it's moving. There, it's moving more. So okay. Now I took a pair of pliers. Maybe it needs a little bit more. Tapping. Okay. And these, by the way, are another pair of pliers I picked up this weekend. I guess I'm showing you the haul through the use of tools here that I picked up. This is a Crowder 36-6 USA. Really nice pair of slip joints, really kind of beefy. Like they really feel like you have something in your hand with these. But getting back to the Proto, and this is the pin that holds the gear there, and you can see it's pointed and it has a slot. It has a slot here, kind of towards the end. So that's the pin that's holding it, and you see the gear switch here, and we remove that. And here is the gear, and here's the spring. You see anything peculiar about this spring? You see how it's falling on the ground? No. Let me get a little holder here. Yeah, you see how the spring, the middle loop is smaller? You see the middle loop in there? How it's kind of smaller? What they came up with this goes through the knob here, and it goes through the spring, and it locks. That groove in the pin locks in that middle smaller loop. So what they pretty much did here was got rid of two manufacturing procedures that they would have to do, which others have done for a long time. With this spring and grooved pin, they got rid of having to thread this the head here to hold the pin, and having a threaded pin. And they also got rid of the procedure where you had to pin it. So basically all you had to do was put the spring in the end of the roller there, put that in, and then just press this pin in, and it clicks into the depression there in the pin, and that's it. It's secure. So kind of a pretty neat way of looking at things, or putting things together, or streamlining manufacture, as it were, for Proto at this time. And I don't think I've seen a similar way of doing the pin in adjustable wrenches. Like I've seen now they're really kind of cheaping out some of the modern Asian manufacturers. Like I got a set of Pittsburgh adjustable wrenches, and do I have one handy? Let me see. Yeah. Okay, here's the Pittsburgh adjustable wrench, 8-inch model. Not bad. The play is pretty good. I mean, pretty tight on this. The only problem is you can't service this pretty much. I don't see how you'll be able to service this, because if you see the pin there, it's just a pin, like this pin with no notch in it to unscrew. And I don't think they went through all the trouble of doing this where you can knock it out through the back, because there's no hole in the back. So they just put a pin in and pinned it, and there's no way of getting this out unless you unpin it and, I don't know, find some way to extract that pin, because I don't think it's very loose there that it's just gonna pop out if you take out those pin marks. It might, but who knows. But that's another project for another day. But yeah, just getting back to these, yeah, pretty good, pretty nice. Here's some of the look of the jaws. Pretty decent. Looks like good machining here. Has some numbers there, 759 on that side. You know, pretty nice. Looks well centered. The broaching looks clean on this side, and it has the hole that goes all the way through. So yeah, just wanted to make a video to show you guys this Proto, and kind of the streamlined manufacturing that went into kind of, I guess, improving how to get, you know, pins and stuff in, and how to, I guess, save a few feet, you know, save a few steps, cut a few costs there. All right, guys, until next time.